here we are. Yeah, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania Comic Con, known as Four States Comic Con. It's coming up here next week. Actually, it's one of my. It's a local con. It's not great. It's still, I think, fairly in its infancy, but hey, it's everyone's got to start somewhere. So I'm looking forward to it. They've got some talent coming. Not as much as I would hope or would want, but the here's the thing that for talent I give them a C minus, but for venue space they get an A plus. But the other convention I go to is the exact opposite. They have A plus talent and C minus venue space. So it's hit or miss. It's picky, but I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky. I'm fortunate. Um, but either way, it's a good convention. I really enjoy going. Um, like taking the kids. They seem to have a lot of fun. They like to people watch. They like to look at the costumes and stuff like that. So yeah, they're going as Shazam this year. They're little Mary Marvels. So that's fun. Looking forward to seeing them enjoy their time. But yeah, here we have my first book that I'm looking to get signed, even though it already is signed. Curse of Brimstone, #1. The foil edition. I believe this was a Comic Con exclusive, although I don't recall the con. This one is currently signed down here. Well, maybe a little hard to tell, but Philip Tan, the writer, I should say. Normally he's an artist, so but he's a writer. Did the work on this one. He met him at Baltimore Comic Con last year or the year before. I don't recall, but yeah, looking to get Justin Jordan to sign this one and add to it. So I like these little foily exclusives. I very much enjoy collecting them. But Curse of Brimstone, and didn't really care for it as a story. Not sure why it got like a foil version. There's a lot better stories that came out at the same time that were also #1s that I feel like were more deserving. But I digress. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, Philip Tan currently signed on this one. Looking to add Justin Jordan. Maybe some white down there. But one of the tricks that I like to do is I have a top loader with some fake signatures on it. I like to figure out like what color. Maybe I can look at color and placement. Um, that I can kind of figure out where I need to go. So this is a nice tool to have. Yeah, got some paint markers on here. Maybe gold. I'm kind of looking like that gold. Definitely gonna skip the red and the black. I feel like there's plenty of that. But maybe the white or even possibly the silver. Either one, I think would look great. Maybe down here in the corner. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Let me know. So, also attending the convention. There's only two people that I'm really chasing this convention, and one of them is Mike Hawthorne, who did the artwork on here. Same kind of thing. I got a ton of Mike Hawthorne, so I have to decide what I was going to bring. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Definitely not the white. Maybe the black. Maybe the red. Or definitely the gold. Probably the gold. I like the gold. I think I'm going to stick with the gold. That looks really sharp. Real sharp. Man, that looks nice. Maybe the silver? I don't know. Is there silver? Yeah, I got a silver on here. The one on the bottom. Maybe not. But yeah, man, the gold. Something about that. That's actually not a bad placement for that signature, too. Like right here. Or maybe on the side here. Not 100% sure. Very cool indeed. Mike Hawthorne. He also did. Not did he do that Wonder Woman issue, but he did this Batman. Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War, Battle Lines, #1. Sorry about that glare. There we go. It's a little bit better. But yeah, what do you think? maybe some white up here at the top, or maybe even some black down here on the side. I don't know. I don't know. It looks good though. It looks good. But I think, man, maybe the gold. None of gold's kind of. I'm kind of digging the gold. Maybe up here at the top, something like that. That's not a bad idea. I like it. I usually don't do like in the like on the inside pages. I really don't do inside pages. I don't know why. They just never. I've never really been a fan of doing the inside pages. But I've got a whole book here. I've got this whole stack of Mike Hawthorne books. Going to Comic-Con here, so without further ado, these ones are the big ones. These are my big dogs for the year. So as you can see, they're pretty foily. Let's start off with Batman 89. The cool, or I mean, it's Batman 900, but it's the 89 foil variant. But for this one, I was thinking maybe gold up here somewhere for him, possibly. Or maybe even the white. Definitely not the red or the black. But I'm thinking the gold, just because I think it'll complement the logo very well. Look at that. I think that'll be really cool. Now, I've got a ton of Batman here. There's even some duplicates. So even some duplicates, like, you know, here's the Batman 89. And here's another one. So it's an interesting design. Yeah, I'm thinking the gold, maybe the silver. I don't know. Mr. Lasso, how you doing today? Just going over some books for the new convention for next week. Not Baltimore. This is a local con to me. I've got some okay-ish talent. I'm still excited to go, but I'm just looking at signatures and placements and if I want specific colors. I don't know, especially with these foil ones. I've got two Batman 89 or 989 foils going. I don't know. The gold is really sticking out. It's speaking to me. Because I think it'll complement the logo very well. Yeah, I'm thinking the gold. Again, Batman. Michael Keaton. Yeah, right. Need to get that foil signed by Michael Keaton. Man, that would be great. That would be great. I'm sure someone out there has it already. I'm sure they do. Gosh, this one, I don't often go with the black, but I think it'll look really sharp on here with the with the paint and the logo. I think it'll look good. I think it'll look good. So I think for this one, I'm gonna go black. Definitely not red. Maybe the silver. I don't know. Silver and white. Silver's the top. White low. This one is the silver and this one is white. I know it's kind of hard to tell on a live stream, but that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm thinking black. I'm thinking black. Up next, I have two of these. Batman 135 Legacy 900. This particular one is the gold foil limited to 1,000 copies. So this one might be a little trickier. That's okay, man. You got time. You got time. Yeah, black again, maybe. Geez, black is definitely going to take it. Just because I think it'll really pop on this cover. Or maybe even the silver or the white. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide because I definitely can't. I can't. And then when I usually get up to like the table where this guy's sitting, we'll chat for a minute and then we'll start talking about signatures and he'll be like, "Oh, what color do you want?" And I freeze and I don't know. I never know the answer and I always second guess myself. Every once in a while I'll say something like, "You know what? You pick. Make it your own. Um, make it stand out, but make it pop." And sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Like example, I let Mr. Mike DiCarlo pick my Booster Gold signature for the foil, and for some reason he went with green. Man, I wish I would have told him I really wanted the gold. Gosh, that would have been so cool. Man, maybe next time. Luckily, I'll get Dan Jurgens to sign it, and he'll fix it. Oh man, silly, wasted opportunity. And then I think for Booster Gold, the non-foiled issue, yeah, he went with this one. He went with black, like on a darker part of the book. It bugs me. This one really bugs me. The color of the signature. I'm thankful to have met Mr. DiCarlo. Luckily, I got it witnessed. Yeah, I just don't care for the color. I wish that I wasn't so much of a people pleaser and said, "Hey, if you can make that gold, that would be super of you." But alas, he did not. But that's okay. Yeah, I got 2 of these as well. So I think I'm going to get them both signed. I don't know how much he charges for a signature. I heard he doesn't. More often than I heard he does. So we'll see. We will figure it out. Mr. John, how are you, sir? I am trying to figure out signature placement and color on some of these books, and it's a nerve-wracking decision. So I think on this gold foil Batman 89, I'm going to stick with the black just because I think it'll match the logo really well. Mike, Sig Slayers, how you doing, buddy? For those of you who don't know, obviously sub each other up, but Sig Slayers Mike, he's killing it over on his channel, so give him a sub and a like for sure. As well as Magic Lasso and his road to 800. I think he just passed it, so let's get him to 900 real quick. And then in the chat you have John, who's hogging all the subs. I'm just kidding. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, so I think for that one I'm going to go black, and for Batman 89, I'm going to go with the black on this one. So I'm not sure where I'm going to have him signed. It's not an autographed top loader. I just scribbled on it because I got a million of these. So this is kind of like my cheat tool. I can kind of look at, maybe guesstimate some colors and signature placements. So I can kind of like slide it around. It's hey, it works. It's effective. So sometimes the biggest problem with this isn't the top loader. It's me. I'm the problem. Because I'll think of a cool color like, oh man, I really want to do gold or something. And then I usually will forget to say something. Or when I do say something, like for example, we had Mark Wade, and I asked for a specific color, and he didn't have it. So that's a bummer. But yeah, this is a cool process. It works. You can kind of slide it around, see where you want that placement. And then normally, like if I'm on a big boy book, like a big Booster Gold, I'll cut a window out and like point, have an arrow that says, "Hey, sign right here, bud." And that usually works. But yeah, I gotta, let's see where to go. Right here. So since Mr. Lasso's here, I'll pop this bad boy up. So I'm gonna get this guy signed. But I'm thinking the gold here too. I think the gold is going to be great. The gold there is going to look great. Yeah, Wonder Woman Evolution. I don't know why. I just picked up issue 1, and then I just was looking through my stack of Wonder Womans where I got them in the cabinets here. nothing. Gone. They're gone, I guess. Uh, yeah, I'm not necessarily staging really. Sometimes I stage, but I mean that's really if there's like to get a stage signature, I really got to be into the book. But for the most part, it's just I'm picking color. And then if they allow me to ask, I'll ask for a specific color. But I think the gold on here looks the best. The black is okay, but um, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I never continued the thread left behind on 101. Yeah. I don't think I really read this, so I think I'm out of the loop. Maybe we'll do it for a retro review. But that reminds me, where is it? Let's go here. See if I can get this thing to look down without dropping it. Oh, here we go. See if I can even fit in here. My gigantic bulbous gut. So one book that I'm honestly considering taking, but not even to the con that I'm going to now, but for Baltimore. I know it's not a DC book, but I really enjoyed the story. I thought it was awesome. Jeff Shaw is going to be in town. I might get him to snag this one. I think this one's going to be if I have time. If I have time, I'll get this one. And I also have a really cool variant for some Jeff Shaw. That's pretty cool. But I really enjoyed the story, and I was collecting it for a little while, and I got a few issues in, and I was really enjoying it, and I got a bunch of them. That's not one. Maybe I stopped at 2 or 3. I don't recall, but yeah, the Jeff Shaw, the crossover books, I think would be pretty cool. I do have this as like a big poster somewhere. Maybe I'll get him to sign the poster. I don't know. So this is like if I got some time. But I got to hit up other people on the list first. They're more important. No offense to Jeff Shaw. But yeah, obviously digging the foils. Cool flash foils. I know some of you have seen probably a million of these. A million times too. But trying to find a specific Wonder Woman issue, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, it got mixed in with my Justice League. Yeah, like one thing I really enjoy doing is like if it's a specific color, like a black and gold, like Wonder Woman black and gold, is I'll get the gold on the signature. Like that one right here. This one's pretty cool. And then like there's a silver. I don't know if you can see that, but it's also silver up top. Honestly, I forget. Normally I label these, so I forget who all signed this book. Not sure. I'll have to go back and research it, but yeah. So you have Superman blue and red. You have Batman black and white, and then Wonder Woman black and gold. So I like that when they do those cool color issues, but I don't know. They stopped doing them. Like for Shazam, you could do a red and gold or a red and yellow. They should do a Shazam book. That'd be really fun. Here you go. Here's a cool Wonder Woman. Super cool 3D. When Wonder Woman was the god of war, she was Ares for a while. Tom Rainey, and for the life of me, I can't recall. Maybe Charles Soule or Scholl. I think it's Charles Soule. I'll have to go back and look. I don't remember. But yeah, I got a lot of woman over here. Oh, another person I'm gonna see at the show. Cool Frank Cho. So he signed this one for me along with no, Frank Cho. Yeah, he's on the. Is that Frank Cho? Yeah, it is a Frank Cho. On the cover here, so it's pretty wild. Another pro tip that I like to do is because I have the memory of a goldfish. Is on the bag. I'll put a label like who I want to sign it. So this book I've been dragging to a bunch of different conventions. But I can never get. I can never remember to go see the person, or their line is crazy too big or whatever. So This book I really enjoy. Laura Martin, Matt Clark, and we're trying to get Liam Sharp on it. My only complaint about this book is Matt Clark. I don't know if you can see that very well, but he used a highlighter to sign this book, and it drives me nuts because you can't see it very well. It drives me absolutely bonkers. I mean, I don't care about the blue. It matches the cover a little bit, but dude, highlighter? Never sign a book with a highlighter, right? Oh my gosh. Come on, Matthew. And he's a professional too. Why would he do that? He's supposed to be a professional. He should know better. At least I think he knows better. Now here we go. I'm gonna get Stephanie Williams to sign this book at Baltimore. I think it's Stephanie Williams. But yeah, I already have Mark Morales, and I can never say her name. Aretha Martinez. I think that's how you say her name. Pretty sure that's how you say her name. Bonehead move. Too cheap to buy a Sharpie. Yeah, maybe he was. I don't know. But Newbie's been around. She's now, yeah. She's been around a while. So surprisingly, I've got a bunch of Nubia books going to Baltimore. I just got to hopefully get to them. Unfortunately, Stephanie Williams, she's on the bottom part of my list in terms of priority. So I hope that she sticks around and doesn't end early like she did last year or the year before. So I wasn't able to grab her, unfortunately. But yeah, this is a Comic-Con book. I'm glad I looked for it. So it's got to go in the stack way over here because it's going to Baltimore. Which makes me think if there's other books that I may have missed. I don't think so. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of Batman going. Surprisingly, not a lot of Batman. And that's weird because normally Batman or Superman is one of my bigger contenders. I mean, for this local convention, it's almost all Batman except for like one issue. It's all Batman. But for Baltimore, I don't have a whole lot of Batman going. I think I have actually more Booster Gold than anything, which is weird. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, no. Here's one. Oh, here's some classics. You know what? These are mixed labeled, so they got to go get filed properly. Mr. Lasso can help. I'm bringing a Green Lantern series to Baltimore. Yeah, I've got some Green Lantern going to Baltimore. So, man, I wish George Perez was still around and I could get him to sign this. That'd be really fun. And War of the Gods. We did this on the retro review, and I at first I didn't particularly care for it a whole lot, but it's grown on me just because I like the whole pantheon of gods. I really do. So this one, and that was the first time I read it. So now that we've gone past it, I've done some soul searching on it. So it's definitely a good one. Definitely a good one. But R.I.P. George Perez. You were one of the great ones. Trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Possibly, I've got some. Yeah, I might get, I might get Tony Cordos on this one. I haven't decided yet. War of the Gods, #1, great cover. Oh, it's a fabulous cover. So I have a ton of Tony Cordos. And it's all like King Shark. So I might throw this one on the stack and we'll see where it ends up. So possibly Tony Cordos as well on this issue. I really like the movie variant covers, so we'll throw it in the maybe pile. For maybes. There's a lot of Justin Jordan that I didn't really care for. He signed, not that one, but he did a lot of these like Tales from the Dark Multiverse. Oh, look at that! Here's a War of the Undead Gods right here. So that's cool. Timmy, what up, buddy? I just saw your haul from STL Comics, man. You got some great books, great pickups. So I don't know if I want to get some of these signed. I don't know. Uh, they're not really like single issues because they're a little bit thicker in the back. So, but then again, I do have some of them signed. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do it. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. A possible Jim Lee cover. I just went past it. If I can find it again. I might do Jim Lee on this one. Maybe. Um, I already have Mark Morales on the bottom. He's had a lot of cons, so Jim Lee cover too expensive. Well, I got the Jim Lee tickets, so I get to pick 8 books. So I've got a bunch of books already picked out that are like guaranteed. So I think I'm one short. Six Layer says, "Do it." I might. I might. Better put Superman blank for that one. Those 8. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. That's a good idea. So for those of you who aren't aware, I've got. Let me put this bad boy back right here. So I've got these. Or maybe I should do a Wonder Woman one. I don't know. Well, here's a Wonder Woman one. So I got these blank books that came out a while ago, and like if I'm at a convention and someone does a Wonder Woman one, so obviously I should take this one out and put it in the Harrisburg pile for the Harrisburg convention coming up here next week, and get Mike Hawthorne to do this one and the Batman one, because there he is. He's done the issue, so we'll add some Mike Hawthorne over here. I've added a lot of people on this one. I'm really wanting to open it up and do the Hairspray convention. Yeah, Harrisburg, not the Hairspray convention, but I could see where you get the two confused. So yeah, I think I'm going to add this one and the Batman blank. Also, I'm going to throw that on the list. That's a good. Hey, I appreciate you, Lasso. You're looking out for me. I never would have remembered this. This is good. So go in the pile. The Harrisburg Comic Con, and I've got a Batman and a Superman in here somewhere. Ooh, here's a couple non DC books. Predator Cold War, awesome, and Predator #1, a really awesome Sam De La Rosa. I can't read. If I can go with you, yes or no? Probably, probably just because I'm going solo. My family isn't coming with me, so I don't have the extra hands. So I'm definitely gonna buy a lot of stuff, and I need the place to store them. But I think I'm definitely gonna pull the trigger. Sorry for everyone who's gonna be at Baltimore Comic Con. I'm probably gonna end up in that guy with a wagon or some kind of cart. So be on the lookout. But yeah, Predator fans, here you go. Sam De La Rosa and Ron Rundell. He's going to be back again this year, and I don't have a whole lot of him to sign. I got some stuff picked out in the other box, but um, that'll be another live stream for later. Stay tuned for that, and also check out the show tonight. Lots of good stuff going on, and some cool stuff coming up. I want to talk to you guys about. Awesome Jeff Johns cover. Sorry about the lighting in here; it's kind of cramped. But I don't know where. Oh, here we go. This is a great book. The signature kind of bothers me. Um, which one, Carolee, are you going to be at? Are you getting the style guides? Yes, I am. I already got the style guides. I've got a bunch of Garcia Lopez picked out already, and I think a few of them I'm even going to get witnessed. So, and I've got the funds to do it. I've been saving like a madman for a while, so I think I'm going to do it. But this particular Shazam cover bothers me, and it's a Mark Waid. You can tell his pen was like having a malfunction. I don't know if you can really see that, but the Sharpie had like something in the middle of it. So it came out kind of cattywampus. I think I've got another one here. Yeah, so here's another Mark Wade, but the signature actually looks normal. You got a shadow here, but yeah, there you go. So that's a normal signature. But yeah, this it bothers me. I kind of want to buy this issue again, maybe get him to re-sign it. But when I look at it, you can't really tell on the live stream, but this is probably a 9.8. So I'd be doing myself a great disservice. Uh, Not faded. Yeah, it's not faded at least, but not sure what that is. His pen was having a problem that day, but oh well. When you're in the game, you got to take the mistakes too, like the highlighter controversy. So you want to talk about someone with an interesting signature? Doc Shaner, Evan Shaner. He always does that. Same thing with like Timothy Truman. They always do like the little. Um, hey Jackson, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. How you been? Um, Doc Shaner does this. Little thought bubble. And there's another one too. I think it's Timothy Truman. I don't know where his stuff is, but yeah, here's a rare one. I know it's a little tough to see. See when you do it. That's a little bit. They did gold on purple, and that was probably not a good combination. But a Caitlin Yarsky. Caitlin Yarsky. She's going to be attending Baltimore Comic Con again this year. So um, Olympia's Rebirth #1, signed by Lee Weeks. Caitlin Yarsky looking for Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad to come so they can take care of the rest of these signatures for me. But man, where'd that go? It's gonna bother me now. It's in here somewhere. Oh man, that's weird. Check this out. A Marvel book. A Marvel book. Do you have any Adam Hughes SIGs? Not yet, but soon. Angel Medina is the signature up at the top. I have two of these. Angel Medina up at the top. Probably gonna get Jim Shooter over there. Marvel. Yep. Marvel. Um, I'm probably gonna fit. I think is it Jim Shooter? Yeah, Jim Shooter. I think did the writing on the inside of these, so I might get those double signed and then probably just hand them out. Let's see. Tim Truman. Oh yeah, here's my Batman. Here's the Batman blank. We just looked at the Wonder Woman. That's pretty cool. This one has a lot more signatures on it. So I've got a quiz for you guys. Can you tell me who? Let's go with this one. This signature right here. I think Sig Slayers might know. I'll let you guys look at it for a minute. Maybe I'll start this on a community post. We'll do like a signature a day. You guys can guess which one it is. So we're looking at this guy right here. First correct answer. Yep. Sig Slayer got it. It is a Brian Azzarello. Of course, if anyone got it in the chat, it would be him. But Brian Azzarello. Brian Azzarello. Very cool. But yeah, I'm going to add this one to the list that I'm taking with me. It always makes me think, like, what else am I missing, you know? I always feel like I'm missing something. Especially going, oh, here we go. Here's some Hawkman. Okay, yeah, here's what I'm talking about. Tim Truman. So Tim Truman, he actually lives near me, too. He's only about maybe 40 minutes away from me. He actually teaches a art class at a university not too far away. And more SIGs on the Heroes for Hunger. Yes, there is. I'm adding one signature this year, and that is Carl Kessel. Carl Kessel is getting added to the list, but yeah. What do you guys think? Do you appreciate this kind of stuff, like the thought bubble when they sign their name in it? Like, it's fine. I don't care for it. It's not my favorite, but when they do, it doesn't make my blood boil. But I like Tim Truman. He gets a pass because he's really nice to me all the time. He's really nice to everybody, so I kind of let him just do whatever he wants. Tim Truman. Yeah, he even did it on the. I have the second copy of that, the second issue. I mean, and he did it on the second issue too. Tim Truman. Um, and we also have a Jeff Parker down here too. I dig it. If it's their thing, yeah, you're right. You're right. Who is it? Alyssa Kitney also does that. She did a lot of Batgirl, I think. I think it's right here. Give me a second. Batgirl, Batgirl, Batgirl. Yep, right here. Same thing with Alyssa Kitney. Same basic thing. I don't know why it's so blurry. My phone doesn't want to pay attention. I got Alyssa Kitney and a Leonardi. What's his name again? He did the cover right here and some of the interior art, and I cannot remember his name. I mean, it's bothering me. I can't remember his name. I feel so bad. I think Philip. I want to say Philip Leonardi. I don't know. But yeah, I don't mind those. But I got a stack of Batgirl here too. Oh, here we go. Here's some walking into some key issues. Any Aliens fans out there? I heard a rumor that next year I'll be able to get this one signed, Aliens #1. But I'm not going to say by who in case it doesn't come to fruition. Yvonne Gregg. Oh, there you go. Yvonne Gregg would be cool. But yeah, I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to get this one signed probably over here in some gold. Did you see the new movie? I did not. I want to. I plan to. Maybe next weekend. And so let me tell you this. So I went to the new Deadpool movie, right? And I anticipated a ton of people being there because it's a new Deadpool movie. Boy, I think I was like one of 4 people in that movie theater. Like, really. And hey, I'm sure it did great, but for whatever reason, my showing was not a popular one. But that's okay. Movie did great. But yeah, I did not see Alien Romulus. I want to. I heard it's going to be good. Very much looking forward to it. Very much so. Let's see what else we got in here. We got, here we go. All-Star Squadron. Here we go. Number 58. First appearance of Power Girl. Man, that glare is bad. I got it in a My Light for a little bit better protection. Yeah. All you Supergirl fans out there, Power Girl fans out there. Copy, looking at you, bud. So I got these. I didn't pay $5 for them like the price tag says, but I might get Jerry Ordway to sign the Batman, this one, just because I'm a big Jerry Ordway fan and I think it'd be pretty cool. But what do you guys think of that cover? I don't know. I don't even know if this book is worth a signature, but I might just do it anyway because it's fun. All the way from 1989. We'll throw it in the maybe pile. Throw it in the maybe pile. Speaking of Jerry Ordway, I already have this one slabbed, but I have another copy, so I might do that one. You just reminded me of mine. Yeah, there you go, man. Happy to help. Didn't know Ordway did that. Yeah, honestly, I didn't either until someone had it up on the wall and I asked to look at it. I was like, oh man, Ordway? Like, heck yeah, Jerry Ordway, let's do it. So I'm going to get this one slabbed. I already have it slabbed in a CBCS, like a 9.4, also from Jerry Ordway. So maybe I'll do 2. That way, someday when I'm no longer on this earth, my children can each get a copy and be happy and not fight over it. Not that this collection's worth fighting over. We'll throw it in the maybe pile. Oh man, what I wish I could get signed is Suicide Squad #1 from the New 52. May that day be 600 years from now. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Lasso. Here's a surprising pickup that I got for on the cheap. And I cannot find out what's wrong with this issue and why they sold it to me for like pennies. First, I thought maybe the staples were detached or something, and there isn't any. The only thing I thought maybe it could be was if you look really closely, and you might be a little hard to tell because it's in the my light and we're on stream, but there's a little bit of brown right here going all the way up and down the spine. I thought maybe that was tape, but I asked an expert in our community his opinion, who does a lot of comic book pressing and restoration, and he disagrees. He does not think it's tape. It's pretty common that the edges just kind of fade to brown over time. But I think I paid like, I don't know, cheap, less than $30 for this thing. All the pages are there. All the staples are in place. I mean, there's obviously it's old. It's got some color breaking folds, but nothing I can find wrong with it. Maybe I just got lucky. Every once in a while, you find a white rhino in the world, and hey, maybe this is my white rhino. Same thing with this cool Spectre book. Got it for the sorry about that. Got it for the cheap. Got it for the cheap. Swamp Thing hate, yeah, Grundy hates Swamp Thing. Yeah, there you go. I like the Spectre. Spectre's one of them. Let's see what else we got. Nothing crazy, although I did miss a huge opportunity when John Ostrander came through. It was pre-COVID. I should have had him sign this because then I would have had Thomas Mandrake when he was in town also sign this, and man, it would have been a really cool double cover or double sig. That's a nice epic book. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I have that Spectre. It's a nice Spectre's nice. It's got some undervalued stuff, that's for sure. This is the here we go. First Jim Rook Nightmaster. They should bring this guy back just because it'd be awesome. First Ragman. Everybody loves the Ragman. I need to meet Tom Mandrake. Yeah, he came through like this local convention out of nowhere. And I didn't think they got talent like that. First Madame Xanadu in title, not first appearance. That would be on Doorway to Nightmare, which is in here somewhere. But before I get to that, here we go. First Professor Pig. Why not? First Professor Pig. And of course, I've got the Ninja Turtles movie comics. Here's number 2. My daughter and I are currently reading Ninja Turtles for bedtime stories. She's on a real big Ninja Turtle kick. So as a good parent, I'm embracing that just because Ninja Turtles are awesome. A lot of Firestorm. Here we go. Lasso. Mr. Lasso hooked me up with these bad boys. They're pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen these out in the wild, so not sure what these are, if they're actual comics or just books, but I like them. I've got 2 of them. I got that one and this cool Mary Marvel one. That's pretty cool. They're fansies. Fansies. There you go, fansies. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Cool Batman Nightfall, issue 500. It's got the little foil numbers up at the top. I find them more in my area because the company was Wisconsin-based. That makes sense. First appearance of the new Robin costume. I think that's what this is. Oh yeah, there we go. First appearance of Tim Drake Robin appearance from 1990. I forgot that I label my books, and I never remember to look at the back. Gosh, I feel like I'm missing a book. Maybe I'm not. I'm just hyperventilating for no reason. Some Shazam number 28 in Espanol. Black Adam appearance. Cool Zatanna cover. If you're a big Zatanna person like me. Speaking of Zatanna, I believe this is the second appearance of Zatanna. I don't recall. Someone correct me. But yeah, I got to end the stream here. I got to wake up the kid from nap time and get her ready for the day. First day of kindergarten tomorrow, so they grow up fast. They grow up fast. But shout out to Magic Lasso, Tim the Comic Collector, Sig Slayer Mike. We got John's Comic with Kids, Jackson Woodkirk that popped in the chat. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm trying out YouTube Shorts live, so I haven't quite figured out how to do everything yet. But appreciate all of you for stopping by. If you have time, check it out tonight. We are doing Green Lantern Oblivion on the retro review. And I've got some cool stuff coming up on my channel, and I want to talk to you all about it. So we'll see you tonight on the retro review. That is on Magic Lasso's channel at 8:15 Eastern Time. Be there or be square. Yes, let's end.